do, but it ain't playing. But that's all right. We ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can get one of them. Oh. Your love and sin, let's talk for a while. Welcome to the Clips, the place to be. When no topic is too controversial, you'll see. Join the minutes and let's talk for a while. On the Clips podcast show, will make you smile. Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun never ends. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips podcast show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with my mood. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Ooh, yeah. Tim, the man is your host. Keep the energy high, we're introducing stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk. All right. Welcome to the Clip. All right. That's the intro to Clips Podcast. Monique, you being the newest one here. You can introduce yourself if you want to. Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff if you want to. You don't have to get your occupation. I bring people on all the time. They start rattling off how many kids they got, occupations. You don't have to do all that. But you can give us a little background of you.
Okay, I'll just make it simple. My name is Monique. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Neek, MISZ_NIQ. That's it. That's all you really need to know. I'm a little private yet open.
Uh-oh. You ain't want to give me like you got 10 kids or ex-husband?
No, see, that's a little too personal when it comes to the children, because then ain't nobody gonna want me. You know how y'all men
Oh my goodness, that is
how y'all
true.
men are about women and kids.
That is not true. Nobody not gonna want you to have kids. Wait a minute, hold on. Do you really believe somebody not gonna want you because you have kids?
I'm likable, so a lot of people want me.
Likable? That's not grounds to make you a woman. Jazz is likable, but is she? You know? Is she woman? Is she? I'm saying, is that grounds though?
You know what, Tim?
No, I'm saying, is that grounds?
You ain't gonna answer.
Monique, I believe that you're a good woman, and you seem like you bubbly, fun, just like Jazz is. Y'all both good, bubbly, fun women. I believe that the men that you probably had was probably missing out, if because they're not there anymore. I believe y'all some good women,
Oh, see, I know that they try to spin the block all the time, but see what happens is when you spin the block, it'd be like a dead end, so you can't get out of that.
You got to
circle.
reverse.
You got to reverse. And even when you reverse, you're no longer on the street no more.
And you got to back out into the main road because it ain't no circle.
It's no circle around.
You just got it.
But wait a minute, Jazz. She told us that Cleveland is a little too rough. But she got somebody going around blocks over there.
She said they got to reverse. She said they trying to spin the block. They want to come back.
Spin the block and come back.
But it ain't no circle around at the end of the cul-de-sac. It's just the in and out. You know what I'm saying? He got to put that.
That's because you left that everlasting impression on him, huh, Monique?
Unfortunately, and it'd be hard to get rid of them ones that you leave that everlasting impression. You got to relocate, move to different cities,
That sounds like some Lifetime Channel stuff.
It shows. Okay. What you mean you had to go to a different city?
Girl, I had to relocate.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
When I tell you, I didn't know men could get so crazy when you don't want them anymore.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You don't want them anymore. What you mean?
Like if you decide, I want better for my life.
Right.
I didn't know that men become deranged. Like, I've heard of the term bitter women, but I've never heard, like, I've never known that there was a such thing as a bitter man. And a bitter man is worse than a bitter woman.
Is that true, Jazz?
Yes, it is. They be mad. They want to break your stuff. This dude told me he was gonna cut my tires. He said he was gonna bust my windshield, but he was gonna pay for it.
But just because you wasn't with him no more, huh?
No, because I didn't want to be with him. I wouldn't answer the phone. I didn't want to open my door. I only opened my door because he's about to bust my windshield. And this was just
y'all can't be telling these men.
This was just like last year.
Yeah, apparently you can't tell men you don't want them. You have to do what men do. You just have to go ghost.
Answer the one phone
call.
That's
what men do?
You just got to do what men do.
Answer one phone call and 3 text messages a week, and then just never reply.
And just never reply.
Leave you on red.
See, women are just as worse as men. I tell you, they really are. Well, I tell you what. So? What you mean? Do I think so? I know so. I'm listening to you two guys. I'm listening to you. You two give me enough information just right off the bat. I don't need no. I hope don't nobody else come on the podcast tonight. You two is enough already. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. Let me see what you guys think of this. And after we watch this, we'll discuss this. Oh, boy, here we go. Let's see what we got here.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
This morning, Sean Diddy Combs is breaking his silence.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Combs stepping out in Miami the same day he posted the apology on Instagram. The incident took place at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. The surveillance footage obtained by CNN shows Ventura walking down a hallway with Combs chasing after her. He then proceeds to grab Ventura, throwing her to the ground before kicking and dragging her as she lay limp. The assault appears to match an incident described in a lawsuit Ventura filed against Combs in November that alleged that Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. The lawsuit went on to say that Combs threw glass vases at Ventura in the hotel's hallway, which this newly released video also appears to show. At the time of the lawsuit, an attorney for Combs denied Ventura's allegations, calling them outrageous and offensive. They reached a settlement within 24 hours. But in Combs' video Sunday, he now admits the abuse and claims he went to therapy and rehab after this assault.
I went and I sought out professional help, had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
In a statement, Ventura's attorney said Combs' apology is more about himself than the many people he has hurt, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation. Despite the graphic video, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office says they cannot charge Combs with a crime in connection to this specific incident because California's statute of limitations has passed. But Combs is facing multiple civil lawsuits with allegations including abuse and sexual assault, which Combs has denied. He is also under federal investigation. His California and Florida properties were raided in March, but he has not been charged with any crime.
Representatives for Sean Combs did not respond to our request for comment. Now, in November, that lawsuit that Cassie had filed, she alleges that Sean Diddy Combs paid the hotel $50,000 for that hallway security footage that you just saw. But in a statement to NBC News, IHG Hotels and Resorts said, quote, "This hotel is no longer under IHG management, and we do not have any access to prior incident records or footage," adding that they did not receive money for this footage.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11.
Well. What do y'all think about that particular case?
I just want to know what was in the purse.
Whose purse?
Her purse. What was in the bag?
Okay, Cassidy's purse.
Yeah,
I felt like that when I saw that because he grabbed the purse. He wanted the purse. He didn't care. Purse. He didn't care about her. He wanted her purse. He wanted her bag. And on the second part of the video, he was holding the purse when he threw the vase.
Right.
There was something in that purse. There was
something in the purse.
What you think she, probably her cell phone.
No, I think it was drugs.
You think it was drugs?
Because it's been so many stories allegedly saying that like people carry his drugs who are around him and
Oh,
substances
okay.
and things that he used allegedly.
Yes,
I use the word
allegedly.
allegedly.
Right.
But it had to be something in that bag, just like Monique said, and he held on tight to that
So,
purse.
So would you? So you think that? I'm thinking maybe, like you say, drugs or allegedly drugs. I'm thinking maybe something. She probably.
I thought she was stealing. If I just from what I saw, it looked like she was stealing. And I don't want to make the PC black community, white community, the women mad, but to me it looked like she was stealing. And then if you look at the article, it says that she snuck out when he was asleep, and he looked like he was fresh out the shower.
Right. She waited till he went in the shower.
Yeah, see, that didn't make any sense to me.
That didn't make any sense because in that little slide, it read in the little deposition that she waited until he was asleep to leave. And I ain't trying to defend it because
unless there's a lot of men who feel comfortable sleeping naked. There are a lot of men who sleep fully naked head to toe, and they will grab a towel. It don't matter where they at. Fire could happen. It's a lot of men that sleep naked.
Them guys ain't wrapped too tight to sleep like that.
It's a lot. His name, I know one of them. They ain't wrapped at all tight. Because I was trying to figure.
Don't say his name. We don't want to hear his name.
I'm just saying. But he might have literally been sleeping and just threw a towel on, and must have majority men stay sleep with their socks on. Majority of them.
So my question to you, ladies, is: if a man did this to you, would you accept his apology after he did? After this was all over.
So was that before or after I burned him alive?
What the?
Because we gonna fight.
That's the part for me. Like, when you say, would we accept the apology? Is that in hell and at the grave site?
I mean, it depends on how much in love you is with him. If you're in love with him, y'all women, y'all think some women think that's love.
See, you remember that topic we were talking about earlier when we said not all women are the same?
Yeah.
Everybody's got a different definition of love,
Okay. So
and I don't like getting punched in the face.
Absolutely. Nobody should do that.
So love to me involves you giving me some money, you paying some bills,
right?
You taking
that's
away
not love.
Stress.
Wait a minute, Monique, that is not the definition of love.
That's letting me know. Yes, it is. That's showing you.
How do I know you love me?
Provide.
That's not love.
You're not willing.
Love is you love me if you don't give me no money.
Jazz, love is unconditional.
No, it's not. I don't know if you love me if you don't give me
no money. I don't know if you love me if you're not willing to take that step and say, I got you. Even
money is not the answer to know if somebody love you or not.
It's not just about money, but to men, money.
Y'all say money.
Money is everything to men.
Money is everything
to
men.
Everything.
So, why is money everything to you, Jay?
That's what y'all need to provide. Y'all need to pay y'all bills. Y'all need
money's everything to y'all.
Satisfy. You may not use a lot of money, Tim, but you make a lot of money. You're
not
saying a man on the corner that's a bum that's making $50 a week. Men are motivated by money. They're motivated by what they want in life. So therefore, I need to make sure that money is motivating you to motivate me to give me some of that money. Because I know you give me your money, you do things for me. And you do things for me, you love me too.
I mean, honestly, how do you love me if you're not willing to give me any money? You're not willing to take something out of your pocket to help me. How do I know?
Let me ask y'all two ladies. What are you gonna give the man?
What are you
ask for? Whatever you ask for.
Whatever you ask for.
Not no freaky deaky.
And the reason why I say this, because you got men who will trick, right?
Uh-huh.
But if they're not benefiting from giving you that money, then they instantly I don't like you. You fucking with my time, you playing with my money. So if you're not willing to give me some money or buy something or do something without me having to give up nothing, then you don't really love me.
That is not. Look, I'm gonna help both y'all. Love and okay, let's say you meet a good guy and he has absolutely no money, but he's everything.
We're not talking. That's a lie. I'm gonna be Stevie Wonder. I'm gonna be like this.
That's
These glasses
conditional.
is gonna be missing.
That's conditional, Jazz. That's conditional.
Conditional to me is like we came from the bottom, now we here. You fell off a little bit, but I still got you. Like at some point you had money. At some point you was able to provide. So I don't mind stepping in. Now you done lost your job or you done fell off. I don't mind stepping in. But you coming in with absolutely nothing, and I got all of this on my back, and you still think I'm gonna keep doing it? That's not love to me. That's slavery.
Wow. So you telling me, according to the video, if a man that you thought you was in love with drug you like that, you will fight him back. You will be. So why didn't Cassidy fight?
No, I don't even think I'll fight you back. See, because right now you're in control. And I'm gonna let you feel like that. But you see how he was in that towel, comfortable enough to go sit down. I'm gonna let you go back to sleep.
Oh, so you're gonna kill him by sleep.
You gotta talk to the good God once you realize you're not waking up.
Oh, so you're gonna let him go to sleep and then get him.
You gonna get dead.
I'm gonna get my lick back.
What?
I'm gonna get my lick back. See, you're too comfortable.
So why don't you think she fought back? But when you watch the video, she didn't even fight back or nothing.
I think that was her moment to get some type of evidence that he was hitting her or that he was doing things with her, because she laid there as if because he didn't push her hard. Let's just be honest. She fell down on the ground. He didn't tackle her. She didn't punch her in the face when she first fell. Right. And he didn't. And it does lead me to believe the narrative that Monique said she did steal something, i.e. we did find out that she had all Kim Porter's recordings and diaries. Did we not?
Yes, we did. And
we did find that out.
To me, he wasn't chasing her like a woman trying to leave him, because most of the time when you trying to leave a nigga, from what I've seen and been around and what I just witnessed when this motherfucker stabbed my door trying to get to this hoe who ran into my
we get more information, Jazz. I do it.
Okay. So yeah, I had a little DV situation in my neighborhood where a woman was being battered and she ran into my apartment. No, I live in the suburbs. This is what fucked me up, Jazz, okay? It messed me up. I live in the suburbs. But it was some hood stuff going on, you know. Right.
You brought the whole neighborhood down, Monique.
When he tried to get to her, he was coming after her like, you trying to leave me. Like, you know, he choke slamming and, you know, I'm tackling you and picking you up and trying to take you back. Right. He's not throwing you on the ground, grabbing your possessions. Like, he was after her.
What he did was he pushed her and he just grabbed the purse.
Yeah, see, what Diddy did was push her and grab the purse. He didn't choke her and pick her up and slam her. He drug her like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like a bitch would be fighting another bitch like, you done stole from me and you got my kids' money. I'm finna do you in. That's how he did her. Like, you stole from me.
Right.
You know, I never thought about it like that, Monique.
You know?
You never thought about it like that?
Hey, JT, I ain't thought about it, but it makes so much sense.
You think so?
And it does. She had to, because if you were to play back the video, you can see the first thing he did was grab the pocketbook, purse.
Oh, JT, I don't see him yet. Where he at?
I see it. He probably still connecting.
Oh, okay.
But so it could have been though. But then also hold on. When a man don't want a woman to leave, he gonna yell down the hallway, "Baby, come back! Baby, come back! Where you going?"
Again.
You say he tell you to come back.
Come back. Man, he charged up there. And this is my thing. If you really wanted to get away from him, it was some steps right there.
That's what I've been saying.
I feel like she wanted somebody to see him doing that to her. I really feel like that. Like, not allegedly, whatever, however you want to say, because I don't want to get sued. I feel like she wanted somebody to see him on camera what he did, because he might do that to her, right? He might do that to her. Right. You know, consistently. But when you have a moment and you know it's cameras right there, right? Why would I not let him show his ass?
Oh, so you saying that's why she ain't fight back then?
Yeah, because we seen enough. We seen how J-Lo was running.
J-Lo? What you mean?
She ran down them steps.
She was running out, jumping out windows.
What?
She was falling down steps. She was trying to get away, and enough. We seen enough.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you got to watch enough. Cassie was not enough. Cassie was giving very much victim for the camera.
Very much. Yeah, and then also too, she stayed when Madame ran away. She could have got away this whole time. Then she ran away and married the workout trainer. Baby, you could have been left because you went with the trainer. You ain't go with nobody new you met on the street. You been with you left with the nigga that's been training you and getting your body right this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What's up, JT?
When you out going to get some
feel like that because the person she married was her trainer, her workout trainer.
When you would have got some rallies?
Nah, man. Like I got some things going on, but I still want to hop on the call. Y'all, my family. I miss y'all. What's the topic?
We're talking about Diddy and the Cassie video.
Okay, what particularly is the question?
Was he? I was just asking them. You know, them being ladies. Would you accept his apology after it was all over and he did all the whooping on you, and kicking you and stuff?
Jazz, what you have to
say? Jazz talking about fight the man. Monique talking about killing the man.
If it was truly, I'm trying to get away and I can't get nowhere but on this elevator, you're not gonna push me on the ground. I'm not gonna fight back. You just not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. If I'm in the gym the way he got me training in the gym, I'm gonna do a couple 1-2s, baby. I'm gonna fight up out of there. I'm gonna scream down the hallway. She didn't scream. She didn't do nothing.
No.
Nothing. If you was really trying to get away, baby, you could have got away. You could have been away. You could have ran down the steps by the exit sign. Baby, listen. I feel like if it was me, I would have been screaming, fighting, scratching. Somebody would have came and got me, baby. If I
lift your camera up, Jazz, so they show the light where your nose at. Oh, there you go. Bring it down. There you go.
Hey, where's Smoke at? Where's Smoke?
He out looking for a house tonight, so he ain't gonna be on.
With his wife.
We got a new person on here, Monique. You got to be careful with her now. She all the way in North Carolina. You got to be careful now. She ain't what you think she is.
Ooh.
Hey Tim, you know I don't care, bro. Like whoever you got, let's get it. I don't care. You said the same thing about Harvey last week. I don't care. If your name ain't Jasmine.
Oh, you talking about Steve Harvey's niece? Yeah, Steve Harvey's niece.
Yeah.
Hey, she said she wanted.
Harvey.
Yeah, she said she wanted another piece of you.
She don't want to do nothing with me.
Yeah, she said she coming out next Wednesday.
Show, but nah. You get one shot at your champ. That's it. You get one shot. One shot at your champ, though.
One shot.
Go ahead, bro.
I like the challenge, so we're gonna see.
We're gonna see. Monique said she'll take you on. She don't want you to crash your car though. Be careful.
Nah. It costs too much money. I ain't crashing nothing. But Miss Monique, you don't want no smoke.
Well, let me ask you.
I hear you, JT.
Yeah. Go ahead,
let me ask y'all this then. Do you think he did the other thing? Now I ain't want to put that video up because I ain't doing that. You think he did that stuff with the Mills cat, the Meek Mills guy?
Do I?
Do you think that video was legit or it was fake?
What they say he did?
I just heard it in the audio.
He was out there going to Pound Town with Meek Mills in that room, and that man.
They had a video.
Oh yeah, the sound.
Yeah, the audio.
They had the audio.
What are you talking about? I never heard it.
Oh, you ain't never heard it?
I ain't playing it. I can't.
So
yeah, please don't.
Elaborate on what happened.
Yeah, you had to go through that.
It's still hard to determine who was the top and who was the bottom because they was both saying, "Take the dick and give it to me." You know? So,
what? Hold on, sis. Time out. Hold on.
You about to make JT crash, Monique. Chill out now.
Yeah, that's no bueno, man. Like, hey, but at the end of the day, if Diddy's a freak and an abuser, I mean that's par for the course for the industry, right? So, is this really a hot topic? Are we surprised that millionaires use their wealth, their power, and their influence to victimize people?
I mean, really this stuff is just coming out now. People never knew the industry was like that.
I don't think anybody is surprised. Honestly, it was a long time coming.
No, I really feel like it was coming sooner than later because everybody else was going down. I feel like there's one more big person they're gonna try to get within the next 5 years, but I
What?
do not want to say the name. It's just
Right.
it just be like it be like that sometimes. It's
But I know who you're thinking of, and
yeah.
I want to say the name because
I
if you
can't
did it
say it.
and you was a part of that, hey, you work with Rock Nation or something?
That's what I'm just saying. I don't know.
But I'm saying, y'all
Hey,
really think the whole industry is like that?
absolutely,
Yes, I do feel like that. I do
absolutely.
feel like that.
Too many people can't tell the same story twice, bro.
But you gotta say,
You
but
just
you
can't.
also gotta think about this, JT. Like it was an interview that they had with Fabulous, right? A lot of the mainstream rappers that be in that circle with him, like they blew up like in the early 2000s, right? Say like
Right.
Fabulous, Jada Kiss, all those rappers or whatever like that.
Mm,
They blew up when I was like in high school. So
right.
and they was on the scene and then they was off the scene. When after they did a couple songs with Diddy, they was off the scene. And like
Yeah.
it was an interview with Fabulous, and I want to say it was Diddy, and it was somebody else. And he was like, "Why you don't come party with me? You don't like to party with me?" He like, "No, I'm cool. I don't even like to party like that. I don't like to party like that." He said, "You don't want to come kick it with Daddy like that?" He like, "No, I'm straight. I don't party like that. Come
Right.
kick it with like, um." That's a lot. Like that I felt like he was trying to figure out why you don't want to come to my stuff. And
Right.
you see like a lot of the people who blow up and who have really good careers, they're the people that are coming up in these investigations, right? So a
Right.
lot of the rappers that we feel like are really lyricists, correct? They're
Yep.
not in that circle. They're not in that realm because you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice. For example, Pusha T is a great artist, one of the greatest
Okay.
artists, right? So lyrically, I'm pretty sure we'll never see Pusha T in anything to do with something like this.
Mm.
It usually be a lot of the mainstream artists who are very popular, who are um who are like Meek Mills, and you get what I'm saying? Who
So
are like
do
Yeah.
you think the industry? Do y'all think the industry is about a person's talent?
no,
No, not
I,
anymore.
mm-mm.
Not anymore, or has it? Well, it was before, and now it's not.
I truly feel like that.
I think, in the 70s and the 80s, you had to have true talent.
Right.
In the 90s, you just had to know how to give it up real good.
That's it.
And then
Man
now in
or
the
woman.
2000s, you just
You
bend
need
it
a
over,
song on
take it.
TikTok.
Okay, just get
What?
on
Get
TikTok,
you a little
get
TikTok
you a
song,
little
could do some little
TikTok two-piece
dances.
dance, a
Right.
little step. You
What you
good.
think about that, JT? Is it about talent or?
Well, no, I absolutely think it's about talent. Like, and I know you might think this might sound crazy, but I actually had two labels. Like like back in the Master P and Cash Money days, I was trying to be the next P, trying to be the next Birdman. So like it's absolutely like listen, marketing is one thing. Yeah, you might need some gimmicks, some schemes. If you got one person that's just a character, that's the one you put out front. Like
Mm,
I don't want the thuggish, hardest, most gangster dude representing my brand. What I want is that character that can rock a crowd, rock a party, and y'all gonna spend some money on. So
mm,
yeah, it's absolutely about talent. It's about marketing. It's about the ability to put out a product. We are talking about a product, and a lot of these dudes felt that they had to get in them back rooms and make deals with the devil
right.
to achieve. But like Jazzy said, they only had limited success. They're not maintaining. Like after 50 Cent's second album, what did he really drop with? He came out with Justin Bieber.
Mm,
Like, and I'm not saying 50's involved with that because I don't think just that dude being who he is would ever get down like that, and that's why he's going that Diddy so tough.
right.
But I just think that a lot of dudes, because they wanted them riches, dude, I was a hood label owner. I had dudes knocking at my door and would do anything just to come to the studio.
Wow.
Like you get the point that I'm
Right.
making. So if you're talking about $1 million, $100 million budgets, helicopters in the video, the most
Right.
beautiful women in the world, there's gonna be some give and take. There's
I
gonna
mean,
be
the
some give and
industry
take.
is going to pretty much tell you where they want you to go, no matter what kind of artist you are, as far as rapper, singer. So they're going to tell you, look, this is
Actor, whatever. Like
right.
if you're getting in that life, everything, and we're talking about something that's way bigger. And I'm gonna shut up after this. But everything is controlled by a larger entity, and you know that.
Right.
And I don't want to delve into conspiracy theories.
Right.
I don't believe in the Illuminati. Being a Mason myself, I know that a lot of that stuff is hyperbole. But when you try to get involved with circles of wealth, of influence,
you're going to have to go that way. Yeah, you're going to have to go that way. It's going to
cost you something. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not like Jazz is saying. I ain't putting no names on it.
So a person that don't want to indulge in that and go that way, what will happen to them as far as their career?
I think
Jasmine pointed it out.
I think they can make it. It's just going to be it's going to take a lot longer for them to get there. Like that success isn't going to come like Sexy Red overnight. Just
her success came overnight. Yeah.
But Sexy Red success came from her recreating an old 70s song. That nobody ever realized, called Pound Town. It was an old song from the 70s that all she did was rap it instead of sing it. Like,
girl, I thought that was AI. Let me research that.
No, that's a real song. And they're from St. Louis.
Thought it was AI.
It's a group from St. Louis.
Oh, yeah?
Called Pound Town.
Yeah,
That was the name of the group?
Wow. No, that's a song. That's a song.
Oh, okay. The song.
It's a singing group from St. Louis.
Oh, she just chopped and screwed it.
No, all she did was
Sexy Red is.
All she did
never
was
heard a song,
say the words.
Nothing.
You don't want to hear it.
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't want to go there.
And it's like that's like, what's her name? What's that one lady name? Oh my God, she'd have an A&B album, side of album. She used to like sing kind of like rap, real nasty lyrics.
A lady?
Adina Howard?
No, she's older. She be like, she would have came out like my mother's maybe like my mother's 50, so my mother was a little girl when she came out. Oh my God.
I think I know.
It was an older lady. She would sing and she would have very explicit concerts. I gotta get the name.
Who you talking about?
And she had an album and she would be talking about oh my God, what is that lady's name?
Dang, I think I know you're talking about. But I
and she's brown skinned, beautiful lady, tall,
you wear like
hair.
Like afro or something?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't think of her name. I know you're talking about though.
But like that same era of music, she in the 60s, 70s.
Right.
Same era of music.
Right.
Yeah, and like she's I'm gonna have to give it to you, JT, and send it to you on Instagram. And you will be surprised. You will be surprised. I just feel like people like, I think that's why I would say this. That's why I feel like Kendrick Lamar went so hard on Drake.
Wow.
That when it comes to that success and not really having to work so hard for that success, not really having to be a true lyricist, not really having to write your own lyrics. Like I do like a couple Drake songs, but I do love Kendrick Lamar being somebody who can rap, rhyme, can write his own music. But it's like looking at it that way. I feel like if you can have somebody write your music, and say for example, JT's a great writer, and he can write something that'll sound so good on my voice, right?
Right.
But I don't write nothing. I may be popping versus Monique, who was an actual lyricist, who write everything, she produces everything. But just because I can have an image or a look and JT know the right words to make come out my mouth, I could be more successful nowadays versus back in like the early 2000s.
A ghost rapper, what they call it, ghost writer.
Ghostwriter. But the issue is, you may be in the public eye. Why do you think most of these singers and the entertainers and all these people are broke right now? Okay, if all you got is a voice and I'm writing for you, you got a producer making your beats, the only money you're getting, you might get a nickel off every record you sell.
That's why they be doing all them concerts. That's why they be doing all them concerts.
You're not making any money. Now, if you have the right to your publishing, if you're producing your own music, say like an Alicia Keys, and playing your own stuff and doing your own thing, okay, that's where the money comes in. These artists don't realize they're getting exploited by multiple people. Right. You just saw the story about Diddy taking people's publishing, taking Mace's publishing or something like that. Like, that's where the money is. I used to tell rappers, they were like, well, why do you want to be a CEO? It's like, because y'all niggas broke. I don't want to be a broke dude. I want to own all your shit and you're gonna sign a piece of that over to me. You're gonna sign if I put a young producer on the track, hey man, I'm gonna need $2 off of everything we sell. I'm taking from everybody because I'm the boss, and I'm putting up the money to put you on.
Wow.
So that's the game. It's almost like consignment in the drug industry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
So let me ask y'all this.
Give you the work, but you got to pay it back.
Let me ask y'all this. So what do y'all think the outcome of all this stuff that's going on with Diddy? What do you think should happen to him?
Let that man live his life. If he gay, he gay. If he want to beat women and he getting away with it and they ain't going to charge him, let that man live his life. Baby, I can't tell that man what to do because he's going to do whoever he wants to. Like, we don't have any control over that.
You don't think it should be any repercussions for all the stuff?
They did have repercussions. She filed a lawsuit. He did not want to go to court. He paid her. She took the money.
Well, I'm not just talking about with Cassie. I'm just saying the whole thing with the.
But we don't. What we gonna say? We gonna put you in jail because you gay?
No, I'm saying because
that part.
All three of the houses and the homeland.
They didn't find anything in any of his houses.
But we don't know that yet. They still investigate. We don't know that.
And what are they gonna say is we're gonna put you in jail because you have orgies.
That's
Monique, what you
kind
think?
of my whole thing. Like, what are we really going after? Like, we can't cancel a career that don't exist because he ain't made music and God knows when. So we can't cancel that. We can't shut that down.
Well, he done as far as an artist. He ain't about to.
Yeah, he ain't tried to make. He done took enough money.
Yeah.
Ain't no need. He got too many artists under his belt that's still making money for him.
Right.
So what outcome? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is everybody looking for?
Platform. Like, I'm not understanding. That's what I'm saying, Monique. Like, what y'all just at this point we're just knowing his personal life, and that's his personal life. That's like, I hate dudes talk about their personal life, but you don't like talking about your personal life and all them baby mamas you got, baby. Mind your business and let that man go be gay.
Where does that come from?
I'm just saying it's like that. Like, I feel like people should be having opinions about somebody's personal life. He's not going to jail. He paid that girl the money she wanted. We don't have any other allegations, allegedly. And they didn't find anything, allegedly. So if they did, they would have been charged. And the feds don't play. And what are they going to charge him with? Having illegal sex parties?
Well, they might still be doing the case.
If it's voluntary, is it illegal?
Exactly.
Like, if you know in the industry that Diddy parties is known for getting down, if you ain't trying to get down, you're not gonna go. You only going because you see.
Fabulous said, I don't even like the party like that.
I don't even like the party like that, bro. You see?
He said, I've been cool. He said, I've been cool. He scratched his neck.
So y'all don't think nothing should happen? Y'all don't think nothing should happen?
I ain't saying nothing should happen, but I mean,
that ain't our
business. What are the people looking for other than the fact that he go retire and sit his old ass? Just go sit down. That's it.
All right. Here's my issue. If you kick the hell out of somebody like that video displayed, you should be charged criminally. You should be charged. He beat that girl.
Look at Jay.
He threw bottles at her. He kicked her in the face twice while she was down on the ground.
I'm gonna make a lot of people mad because I'm gonna play devil's advocate just this one time. Uh-oh. We don't know what led up to that
because he wanted to get away.
Do it matter?
There's a fire escape
right there with a whole bunch of steps.
How you on like the 100th floor waiting on the elevator, and you trying to run?
What?
Did you see the video, JT? You got to go back and listen to like this, JT. When she came out the room, and she walked past some stairways, right? But she was holding a purse. If you look at the video, like me and Monique said, Monique had pointed out to when I didn't think about it. She's holding a purse. She never looked back or anything. They said
dragging her as she lay limp. The assault appears to match an incident. The incident took place at a Los Angeles.
Ashes in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Combs stepping out in Miami the same day he posted the apology on Instagram. The incident took place at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. The surveillance footage obtained by CNN shows Ventura walking down a hallway with Combs chasing after her. He then proceeds to grab Ventura, throwing her to the ground before kicking and dragging her as she lay limp. The assault appears to match an incident described in a lawsuit Ventura filed against Combs in November that alleged that Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. The lawsuit went on to say that Combs threw glass vases at Ventura in the hotel's hallway, which this newly released video also appears to show. At the time of the lawsuit, an attorney for Combs denied Ventura's allegations, calling them outrageous and offensive. They reached a settlement within 24 hours. But in Combs' video Sunday, he now admits the abuse and claims he went to therapy and rehab after this assault.
So what you think, JT?
So what
I think that was criminal behavior, but go ahead, I'm listening.
But what we said is this. It was like she thought he was asleep and she grabbed something and left out. Because when he came out to get her, majority of the time, if you're a man beater, you're going to beat her ass. You're not going to worry about that purse that's on that floor. That, like Monique said, Monique think that she took something, she stole something, and he ran after her to go get it. Because if you look at the video, he pushed her down, and he grabbed the belongings. Ain't no man I seen beat a woman that want to grab, that care about that woman so much. I want to make sure she couldn't leave. Let's make sure I get your purse and your identity out of the way while I'm beating your ass.
He wanted to make sure she ain't leave, though.
JT, let me know you know a man so good. I love you. I'm gonna beat your ass, but I'm gonna get your purse so don't nobody steal it while I beat your ass.
Hey, I understand your point, and like I don't give a damn if a woman I'm dating stole my damn car, and I like my car. It's a very nice car, but I'll call the police. There's legal ramifications to that. I'm not going to run outside and, like, use my low jack, track her down, and then fuck her up. That makes absolutely no sense.
That sounds good, JT, but if somebody you just said how much you love your car. If you see somebody jumping in that car right now, I don't think your first instinct is going to be, let me call 911. I think if you got...
that's what insurance is for. That's what insurance is for, and I'm sure that man has multiple sources of insurance.
But we don't
know
what
believe he's probably covered for whatever...
Right.
Listen, I just think if you put your hands, and I understand your point again, I'm saying if he was stolen from, he should have prosecuted her. She took him to court, filed a civil lawsuit, and won. Mm-hmm. Damning videos and interviews keep coming out about his actions and what he's doing. So all I'm saying is, regardless of what happened, the scenario, the theories that we're having, if he did something criminal, and I think that behavior was criminal, he should be charged for it.
Well, we're not saying the behavior isn't criminal. We're not saying that. We're saying there could have been reasoning for his reaction. You know, that's what we're saying. But JT, you're correct. He may need to be charged, but statute of limitations is up. What she did was she filed the from my understanding how it plays out. She filed the lawsuit right before the statute of limitations was up at the end of the year. That way,
smart girl.
That's what she did, and that's how she got paid, from my understanding. Allegedly, well, we online, but
allegedly, yeah,
exactly.
But if he was found or they reached an out-of-court settlement, there was not necessarily an admission of guilt, but I want this to go away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too.
So I guarantee, I agree with somebody said earlier, like, this is not the end of the story, and more dominoes are going to drop. Because, again, you cannot beat the hell out of people. You cannot.
Yeah, Monique, you can't beat the hell out of people.
Who?
You could be as gay as the day is long.
You got them. You got them drive arounds. You got them drive arounds.
You put your hands on me. You right. I'm not finna beat you until you go to sleep.
Yeah, you gotta watch your JT. You can't go to sleep around Monique.
Just go to sleep. Just make everything grits and groceries, and we good. I want you to go to sleep.
It's called antifreeze in your oatmeal, JT.
Okay, you know.
Hey, you got the burning bed on here from the 70s. Junior. Hey,
Not
man,
the burning bed.
Hey, you know what? My wife and I were having an interesting discussion earlier tonight, and it's just like, the natural reflex when somebody does something to you is to do something back to them, right? But the reality of it is all you're doing is creating a cycle where somebody is always going to be the victim. The smartest thing you can do is get out of the situation.
That's
Walk
true.
away.
That is
goodbye.
Good. I agree with you.
Don't agree with that. Look at your ass.
I agree with you on that.
Oh, she put the cat glasses
Well,
back.
my name is.
You should definitely walk away After you done got your lick back. I agree with that. Because if you put your hands on me, I'm not walking away after I have gotten my lick back. But I'm going to walk away.
That's not fair, Monique. Get a lick back and all that.
What's not fair?
Call me Miss Petty Wop.
Okay.
Oh, you Petty Wop. You Miss Petty Wop. Oh my
God.
God.
Put the glasses back on. Because if you play with me, I'm going to play with your daddy. I'm going to play with your mama.
They ain't agreeing with your theory.
I'm going to play with your mammy. If you play with me, you better love your mammy.
Hey, look. With all due respect, I had that same mentality 20 years ago.
20?
You touch one of mine, I'm touching two of yours. On God. And I'm coming at you with everything I got. Now that I'm 50 damn near, I don't want no wops. I'm not trying to social media beef. I'm not trying to hurt somebody's mammy. Hey, get your funky ass on, get the shit you came with, and beat it. Ain't no beef. Ain't no, I'm out here, now I got to go to a bar and worry about you with some clown-ass dude. Now y'all want to start tripping in the bar or at the club. That's why I don't go out. I don't deal with that foolishness because I'm too old to catch a case.
Mm-hmm.
I am not serving 25. That's the rest of my life if I go to jail for 25 years right now. The average life expectancy for a black man is 70 years old. I am not going to jail at 50 for fucking somebody up.
Over a woman?
Assault, murder, over a woman, over $1, over a car. F that. You couldn't have told me that 20 years ago.
Right. But they still letting they own that now.
I'm not really on that. I really just think
Jazz
it's the level of fucks that I be giving. Because I think it's just I've been letting people run over me for so long. It's like,
oh damn,
why would you play in my face?
Somebody about to pay for this.
Ain't no more tread left on the tires.
If you be really wanting to be a good person, a good wholesome person, be nice, be giving, be loving, be compassionate, grateful, pray for folks.
Oh, you saying people used you? You saying people used you in the past?
At this big age.
And you still got a lot of growing that you doing. I'm not saying you not grown. You got kids. You got responsibilities.
If you got kids, you grown.
Not saying you ain't grown.
I don't say
that
I'm
as
grown.
you get older, your mentality about how you deal with a lot of things is just like, man, fuck it. Bye.
See,
I'm not dealing with
it. See, JT, the thing about it is like, I'm going to say this, for example. Somebody mama called me one time. This is like last year.
Mama?
I say, exactly. Because I didn't want to do something they wanted me to do. I said, ma'am.
This sounds like a Monique situation here.
I said, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. My son can go if you pay the $200. I'm not doing it. I felt like XYZ. And she started yelling. I just blocked her. I ain't see that lady till 9 months later, and she gave me a hug and everything. Baby, I would block you so fast. You be calling, texting, typing. Block.
Huh? And that's what I'm saying. If we reacted to situations more like that, murder rate decreases, assault decrease, rates decrease, if we learn how to de-escalate. And I just don't think we do. And that's a whole other topic, and I'm not going to get into that. I'm just saying. Right now, I wash my hands of bullshit. I'm too old. I'm tired. Right. Like, I'm tired. Gas costs too much. Like, I'm not driving anywhere to fight anybody. Like, fuck your mama,
you used to driving to fight people?
Yeah, I'll pull up.
Why you sound like me? JT, I am the pull-up queen. I used to
Why
be
is you the pull-up queen?
Baby, because you ain't saying nothing but a word.
What's the pull-up?
You pulling up, arguing, fussing, and fighting. I ain't pulling up, arguing, and fussing, and fighting with shit.
Like you be talking
if
on the phone.
If I pull up on
like,
you with the problem.
I'll be like, all right, let me call you right back. And I'll be outside. What's up?
You'll be outside the person's house?
See,
no problem.
I'm scared of you already.
No problems.
I'm scared of her.
See, I see she crazier than me. She done pulled up.
But that's how I am. Like the difference is like I feel like this. If you have you will say all these things. I think a lot of people they say things over the phone and blindly in text messages. They won't say in your face. And it's not that I want a reaction, but I want a real conversation because you're mad about something.
But you coming like you want to fight though, Jazz.
Yeah,
because I'm 4'11", baby.
Right, so you coming to
I don't got no time.
Come on, Jazz.
You my wife's height. Shit.
I'm 4'11".
That's the problem.
I ain't got
time. I'm 5 foot even, so.
He said little violent.
Violent as shit.
Hey, JT,
my wife
Tasmanian devils, man. So they some Tasmanian devils.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You just need somebody to tame that soul and that spirit. You be all right.
And then as soon as I pull up, why are you here? You was not just talking like that with that tone on that phone.
She's looking for some heat. Jazz looking for heat, man. Yeah, she's looking for some heat. But let me ask you
she got about 15 more. Hey, Tim.
Huh?
Nah. Hey, Tim, she got 15 more years. And when we had this podcast 15 years from now, she gonna have her granny glass, a little gray in her hair. Like, young lady, that's foolish behavior.
Yeah,
you shouldn't act like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
When I was younger, I used to pull up, but now I just go to Bible study with smoke. That's what I do. I go to Bible study with smoke, and I chill, smoking Tim.
Yeah, she kill all that noise.
I don't know, Jazz, because I know some people, grandmas, who still pull up. My grandma, one of them. You know, with the Bible, but she gonna pull up.
What?
So I don't know.
My grandma
let me ask y'all this.
My grandma pull up queen too. She ain't gonna call you. She gonna pull up to your house. She know your schedule. She pulled up on her sister. Her sister was talking junk about me. My grandmother pulled up. She say, "What you say about Ayana?"
Oh, y'all got crazy families, man. That's why you always check the family. You always check the family before you marry somebody. Look at these man, y'all just.
But no, it's a difference. It's not like you're pulling up to fight. It's the fact that we're gonna have a conversation.
What you think gonna happen, Jazz? Ain't nobody gonna conversate.
Ain't nobody putting no hands on me yet, because that conversation changed when they found out Jasmine is the pull-up queen.
You saying once you pull up, everything changed?
The conversation changes. The emotion.
Yeah, I do think that being on social media, texting, phone, you know, all of that, it kind of gives you this false wall of protection.
Okay.
Like, I can talk this shit online because they're not gonna see me.
Right.
But you know, people real close, everybody know everybody. You gonna get God one way.
You can just put somebody's phone number in and they full and they first and last name and find out where they live at now.
Dang.
They job they work at.
And Google.
They criminal record.
Y'all sounding real psycho right now.
Yeah, they told you. Hold on. Let me get the last question out because y'all going off the deep end here. Wait, let me get this last question. Do y'all think that P. Diddy, do y'all think he being set up, or is this just, it is what it is? Do you think somebody set him up but get these
50-50?
Nah.
No, but you know why I'm saying that, because we just talked about what we talked about. I just think it's his turn. I think it's his turn.
I just think
it's his turn.
And I think he should have left that lady baby alone, because had he not talked about that lady's son who had died, she wouldn't have started that campaign to ruin his life. You know, had he just kept her name out his mouth, we really honestly forgot about Diddy. We only knew Diddy about his parties, and we didn't know anything bad about the parties. It's just on social media he used to he had fun parties.
So you don't think it's
why they was fun?
You don't think it's the higher lease trying to destroy him?
No, I think at this point he's easy to get rid of. Like when R. Kelly became the main topic of conversation, at this point now we can use stuff to get rid of him.
Okay.
I disagree. First of all, can't nobody force me to do anything with another dude. And I'm not knocking anybody's orientation. You can do whatever the hell makes you happy. You can't put me in a room and be like, hey, do X, Y, and Z with homeboy. Like, hey, man, no.
If you want the meals, they say if you want the meals, you go do that.
I don't want them. I'm not broke, but damn, I mean, like, I'm cool. My issue is this, and I'm going to leave it here. Like, I heard about how he got to deal with Arista when he got fired from Andre Harrell, and he wanted to take his little company over there to Arista with Clive Davis.
Right.
And that door shut, and that zipper one's a zip. And he was given a choice.
There you go.
And he chose to get his Bad Boy Records and to get fame, stardom, and all that to betray him. Well, maybe it was his reality. Maybe he was gay all the time, but he just needed to be exposed to that lifestyle to let it come out. I don't know. I don't care. You can't force me to do that. I'd rather have $10 in my pocket than a dick in my mouth. And I'm just going to be...
Your mic on, Monique. Turn your mic off.
That's where I'm at. Like, I would never sell my soul and be somebody's boy toy and then victimize your brothers
Your mic
in the
on,
industry.
Monique.
That's crazy.
Mic on mute.
So the same way you was victimized, you want to do that to other people, and then you want to call it a setup. The establishment got me. No, dude, you're nasty, and you enjoy dicks, and just go enjoy them. But
That's
don't
how
do
I
it to other
feel.
people. Just don't do it to other people.
I think that's your mic on, Monique. Turn your mic off. It's muted. Monique, your mic is muted. Your mic muted. Can't hear you.
Hold on, she about to do it.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you had your mic. You had your mute on. Go ahead. What was you saying? What was you saying?
I was laughing at JT in the booty part when he started talking about.
Hold on, your camera turned sideways. Turn your camera back right.
Oh dang! What I do now?
You got right? There you go. Yeah, be still. Okay, you go.
Okay, sorry y'all.
That's all right. Go ahead. What was you saying?
But I was laughing at JT in the booty part because, you know, it was really interesting that he swung that in there because I don't even think that's what she and I was talking about, but he swung that in there.
He swung that in there. Well, he basically said that's part of the industry.
Signify that, like, I ain't giving up I ain't doing it for no millions.
Yeah, we seeing that. That's the norm now. That's the norm in that industry. Men and women. It ain't just men. It's men and women. Men and women.
That's value still, and this is the crap that's pumping through our kids' radios, pumping into parties and clubs, influence our young adults. It's garbage. You were influenced by money. You sold your soul, and now you want to jeopardize my kids?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You got more little girls trying to be like Gorilla, Sexy Red, than being like Shirley Chisholm?
Those are the influencers right now.
Okay, well, what influence my? I wish I might have a daughter right now. I wish I might walk in and find
what did
my
you say,
daughter.
Monique?
I was trying to figure out what they was actually influencing.
Bring your camera down a little bit, Monique, so we can see your face. What you mean? What they influence? There you go. What do you mean influence?
Sorry, I was on my laptop, but
these girls dressing, acting, and doing everything like them girls.
I mean, but what's the end goal? Like, what's the end goal?
They're telling them this is how you get a man. This is if you want to be popular.
That ain't what they telling them. Cause
what they telling them then, Jazz?
She said I'm 5'5", thick as hell. All she doing was talking about what she looked like.
Okay, but that's to get the
No. Many women don't do things and wear certain things for a man to see them. That's number one. We don't.
So who they doing it for?
We do it for ourselves and for each other. We trying to make sure we look good. Like it has nothing to do with majority of the time a man.
So y'all can be
Jasmine. I call bullshit.
JT, can I finish?
Nah, you already said what I call bullshit. Bullshit.
JT, your camera off.
No.
And I love
what you telling me, JT? Hold on. No.
JT, where your camera at? It went off.
So what you telling me,
JT?
Yeah,
I'm here.
Is that, so JT, what you telling me is this. I've been running, right? Lately and working out, I'm doing all this working out to look good in a dress for a man.
Nope.
Who else you gonna do it for?
Exactly, for myself.
Girls, please. Oh, I'm with JT.
But listen, this is what I'll say. I think the working out part, that's for your health, that's for your longevity, that's for your kids. Nothing wrong with it. Get your workout on. Get your Richard Simmons on. Ain't no problem with that. But when y'all start putting them fucking lashes on and all that makeup and them high heels and them tight ass pants, that ain't for you, sis. That's for public consumption.
That ain't for Monique to look at.
It's for public consumption.
No, because it's a lot of lesbians that wear heels. I mean, if we wear lashes and makeup, they ain't trying to.
I don't really wear lashes.
Go.
I mean,
I'm just saying in general. Like, you're not an ugly woman. Tim don't have ugly women on this podcast. And they have very high self-esteem, and they have very high self-images. And I'm like, yeah, go sis. I'm in support of all that. But don't sit here and tell me when you squeeze yourself into them tight ass jeans or them leather ass. I seen your
Yeah, you
Instagram,
gonna
my
wear that
friend.
with Monique? Oh no, man, I can't do that.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
I
That
looked
ain't for
good
you.
that night. I looked good that night. That's why I made that video.
Listen, I saw your. Okay, I don't disagree. I'm a married man, but I'm not blind.
You did that for the world to see, Jazz.
No, I did that because I feel good about myself.
Yeah, and you want the world to see. And Monique, when you do stuff for the world to see, Monique.
Well, that's true because my Instagram is public. So if you just so happen to be trying to talk shit to me in the comments and then you go click on my page, you'd be like, oh, wait, she actually not bad looking.
Uh-oh. Monique, give us the Instagram. What you got?
What?
What's the Instagram? You didn't tell everybody to go look at you, so
Instagram.
You might be getting married next year after this.
I'm still in my work clothes, you know?
I really feel like JT, okay, I will give you 50%.
Oh, JT, she ain't letting this go, JT.
A whole 100. Not a whole 100 because it's like.
You gonna give him 100?
I'm not gonna give him 100% on that. I'm gonna give him a 50.
What?
And I think JT, y'all be throwing shade because y'all know Tim was throwing shade early before you got here, JT, because he was telling my business. But telling my business about my relationship status. You know?
Oh my God.
Word?
But
it changed?
No, it didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
okay. Look at you.
It's only been a week.
She did. I'll be getting hit up now because I be having Jazz on here, so I'll be getting hit up. But I pull back because I don't work for the U.S. Post Office. I ain't a mailman, so I don't do it. So now Monique on here. Monique, you're gonna be getting hit up, and people gonna be asking me questions and things, you know, about you. So, but I don't always.
I already told Jazz I'd get her a boyfriend. She not gonna like it, but I already told her I'd hook her up.
I ain't gonna like her. What you mean?
After about 2 weeks, then you're gonna be calling cussing me out. Like nah.
No, because I played it. I played a different game, baby.
You in Cleveland too?
You see that C on his hat? You see that C?
Okay.
She said we ghetto.
Yeah.
She said we ghetto, JT. She said we ghetto.
Who's ghetto?
She said she want to live.
I just want to live. He asked had I ever been to Cleveland. I said I just want to live. That's it, you know? I'm scared of you.
You're scared of us, JT.
Wow.
You know?
Hey, you know what? She got a lot in common with your last guest from last week. Casting dispersion. Y'all angry. Y'all ghetto. I just want to. Hey, man, who are these people, bro?
I never
Now you casting dispersions on my city? Yeah, Cleveland is different.
You gotta take that up with 48 hours, JT. I'm only going off what I've seen. I ain't say I know.
Hey,
but based on what
Charlotte Mecklenburg was on First 48.
How you know it was in
North Carolina?
Yeah. I don't live in
CMPD.
As Jazz would say, I live outside in the suburbs.
Okay, but that's your state, right? Like, don't do Cleveland. Don't like. Yeah. Hey,
you
don't want no problem
in North Carolina this weekend. It's Black Bike Week.
This weekend? Is that this weekend?
South Carolina. We ain't. Our beaches is very much white and very much boring and very much.
It's South Carolina. Oh, I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, it's cool. Myrtle Beach.
South.
South Carolina. That was North Carolina.
I thought you was in North.
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, I thought you
was.
Okay.
South Carolina.
I was thinking wrong.
Okay.
But he didn't have to call Charlotte out like that because I just moved here.
Y'all be on First 48 a lot though.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of episodes.
And on cops too. So like,
I just moved.
We got a lot in common, sis.
Wait a minute, you moved there from where?
Raleigh doesn't have a bad.
Oh,
okay. Raleigh is ghetto.
Is it?
What part?
North Carolina's not ghetto.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes, it is. What is that Army base? Fort Bragg. I went down there because one of my homies got promoted to captain.
Fayetteville.
Oh yeah, Fayetteville.
That's the
The
Ville.
most ghettoest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Not Raleigh. Like an hour and 15 minutes.
Y'all together. Y'all collective.
As a collective,
I'm just saying, don't throw stones at Cleveland.
I think we got more conservative farmland and hoods. I mean, your hoods is compiled into like one little area. If I'm being real with you, like you got Durham, that's the hood.
Okay.
You got
Durham.
What's Durham?
That's
in North Carolina.
Yeah,
but what's crazy is how many HBCUs do y'all have in North Carolina, but y'all so hood? Like, that's crazy.
What you trying to say? HBCUs are all in the South.
Y'all like the HBCU capital of the world.
No, we not. That's Alabama. That's Alabama. Don't do us.
Oh, that's what you sound like. You're from Alabama.
I'm originally from Florida.
Oh, is it?
Where?
Oh, yeah, you definitely old Florida, Alabama.
Say Dade County.
Yeah, I knew she sounded like she was
once she brought up grits, I already knew what it was, bro. I know what it is.
She brought up grits.
I know what it is with you, Miss Monique. I know what it is. And it's cool. It's cool, but don't come for me, sis. Like, come on now. You know, Kevin Samuels is one of my friends.
You from Florida, yeah? It's rough in Florida, boy. It's definitely rough.
And then I'm from Duval, so.
Okay.
That didn't make it no better. I won't gonna say that. It didn't make it no better.
Yeah, like come on, man. You just ran down your hood history. Like you talking shit about Cleveland? Don't do that.
Right.
No, don't do that.
Say she can't do that.
But anywho, no.
He's my
Hey Mom, can you fix me something?
Oh, that's the little one?
Yes.
What? How many you got down there? And
see, now you getting me to tell my business.
I mean, all we gotta do is go look at your Instagram and tell us anyway.
They not on my Insta.
Oh, they not on the gram. See, Cleveland women tell us how many kids they got. Cleveland women don't have no problem telling you.
You know what?
Yeah, the problem is dudes don't listen once they tell you. Like, huh? I didn't do the math on that one.
You trying to have a barbecue, invite you to the barbecue.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah,
then realize you got about 5 kids.
Yeah.
Listen. That's why when I date a woman.
He froze. When he said date a woman, somebody hit the mute button. You a woman in Cleveland.
She said, "What you mean you dating a woman, JT? We married."
Yeah, right.
You been married all this time, and you talking about something like that.
Cleveland to the dirt that quick.
JT, you froze.
Oh my God!
It looked like he was finna go in too. You see the face flying?
Yeah, he was. He had to click off. You know what happened? She called. She watching the podcast. Like, nigga, what? No. But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. But for real, I only have 2 though. I only have 2 children. Okay. I don't.
Well, you know, you ever been married?
I'm married and divorced.
Oh, okay. Okay, y'all same person.
I got 2 boys and I was divorced. Yep.
I got 2 boys, a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old.
I have a 9 and a 13.
Oh,
look at us!
You guys are similar.
My son asked me today, Tim. He said, "Can I give him a sibling that's the same age as him?" I say, "I don't know how that's gonna work." He said, "You can adopt a kid my age."
Oh my goodness.
I said, David, they don't give single women children. He said, well, you can act like you married to my daddy again because you still got his last name.
Oh my goodness.
I said, get out the shower. I'm in the shower.
You still got his last name?
Yes, I did. Yes, I do.
I mean, I understand. I mean, for financial reasons or any other reasons.
Well, no, I just didn't want to take the opportunity to change everything back over.
No, but what I'm saying,
my son has the same last name.
Yeah, that's financial. That makes sense.
So it's like, I don't want all the people in my business. And at that time, David was like, he was like in preschool, like 4.
Right.
And I ain't want them to ask a lot of questions. By the time I was to school, my name ain't the same. I got taking a birth certificate up there.
Yeah, you got to do all that.
We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that, baby.
But what do you said you
That's you see all them steps you just named. When the lady gave me all that paper that I would have to take to the Social Security office, the DMV. I ain't got time. You got that paper. I got that paper. We good.
So Monique, do you think you will ever get married again?
Oh, okay. And now you're making my ears itch because I don't like to lie, but
Here we go.
No, I mean, because I don't want it to sound bad when I say I don't see myself getting married again.
Now somebody might be watching this thinking, "Oh, she fine. I want to get with her."
No,
and you already shot him down.
It's really so much to the point where it took me a long time to get to the point where I am now with myself. That it's hard for me to let somebody into this space right now.
Oh, would you stop it?
No, it's
let somebody in there.
It's the truth. Like,
why do we need to quit that stuff?
It's the truth. When you get to that point of like self-love,
Lord.
Let somebody in because you don't want them disrupting that peace that you just fought so hard to get.
Okay.
See, now I'm at peace.
You're an adult.
Do you date?
You're an adult. You go through things.
Like, do you go out with people? Like, you don't like.
I go out with people, but I don't go out with people with intention to be with them.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! What the heck? That's not good.
We hang out. You cool? I think you cool. You think I'm cool? Anything outside of hit me up? No, you can't come to the house. No, I'm not finna cook for you. No,
what?
I'm not finna do all that girlfriend duty type stuff.
Right.
Like, matter of fact, I'll even go Dutch on the meal. We can go Dutch because I don't want you to think you finna get something after we get done. Like I'm I'm not gonna say because most people will take it as she's bitter or she
I think they will.
They'll take it as that, but it's not bitter because I'm not angry towards men. It's just I have gotten to a point where it took me a long time to get to this point where I am with myself.
So so you still hurt then is what you basically telling us.
No, I'm not hurt. I was the one that didn't want the relationship, so you can't be hurt.
Typical women file for divorce. So yeah, you ain't telling me nothing new.
It's not like I was cheated on. Well, I didn't know about it till after the divorce, but like it's not like I was going through like a lot that was bad in my relationship. People just sometimes they grow apart, and I don't think a person should marry anybody until you come to terms with who you are.
So you got to let go and live, so somebody else can come on in.
See, that's what I'm doing now, letting go and living. But
you're blocking people out, Monique.
Huh?
You blocking people out.
I ain't blocking nobody out. You can come in.
You ain't Jazz. Y'all ain't letting nobody in.
You can come in. You just gotta leave.
See, but it's not gonna be beneficial to the man if he put money and time into you, and then you steady blocking him.
I'm gonna put my glasses back on, Tim.
Oh damn, she's going into Catwoman.
This is one of those situations. You ain't hear me when I said I'll go Dutch with you on this date.
That's cool, but
I want you to think that I owe you anything after I done left this date.
That's the men that you're picking, Monique. You picking them type of men.
I know.
Tim, I think you getting misconstrued because the man around our age, that's what they think.
They
maybe
think
not
what?
Around your age, but the ones around our age, that's what they think. But I'm gonna be fair.
Maybe they think what? I don't know what you're saying.
They think that you're supposed to give them something, but I'm gonna be fair. Okay? Devil's advocate. I say this all the time. That's why I laughed when you said it. Devil's advocate. But because I went on a date with the one guy I had showed you told me he was skinny.
Oh yeah.
I went on a couple of dates with him. He had never our first date. I met him on a Saturday and went on a date on a Friday. First day he spent like $1,200 on tickets.
Oh damn! Tell him I'll go out with them.
Tickets for me to go see him. Then he took me home when I asked to go home. He wanted to know if I wanted to do something to eat, wanted to hang out after. He made sure I was able to get my kids at a good time because I had to go back and get my kids from my daddy's house. He got back home. Didn't bother me, didn't harm me for anything. Right. Next day, he's been very consistent. He's never asked about that or asked about sex. But what he has stated is that even before we went on a date, he right now is not focused on trying to have a relationship or wants a relationship. He wants somebody that's his friend and he can do things with.
Hell, you get a dog and do that.
and do things with and have experiences with. But if at any point in chance I change my mind and I start having feelings for him, that I can let him know, and then we can be friends. I can friend zone him because that's not what he's on until he gets his goals fixed. But he isn't dating anybody else. I've been to his home been to his home. He has no problem with me seeing what he's doing. People's calling, but I know mentally that man is not gonna be the man that I end up being with, because it's not gonna work, because he doesn't want a relationship and I do.
So if you wanted one, you would be cool with.
I'm cool with what we got going on. I'm cool with what we doing, what we got going on. But
so you really ain't feeling him though.
Well, no, I like him a lot. It's just that I haven't reached the point. I'm compartmentalizing our relationship.
Right. So because if you really felt him, that'd be go out the window. So when you really like somebody, all that stuff goes to the wayside. I'm trying to tell you. All that compartmentalizing and Dutch and going Dutch and that stuff go out the window when
I'm not going Dutch with no man, baby. You ask me to go somewhere, you gonna pay.
No, I'm talking about Monique over there going Dutch and all.
I don't mind going Dutch because I ain't giving up no ass. That's just me.
But you ain't got, if you drive, this is how I feel. If you pay and I drive my own car there, I'm definitely not giving them. You can't pick me up because I'm gonna drive my own car. So that
he can't pick you up?
No, why? I know I live at.
But my question, I'm sorry.
You gotta let him in the house.
No.
What you say, Monique?
Because Jazz, my question to you is more so like, had he not brought up the point that he did not want a relationship, would you still have compartmentalized him and put him in this category of?
No,
that's what I was saying.
Because this is the thing. Like I tell you, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for years. I love therapy. Therapy is an amazing tool, resource. Being able to compartmentalize what this person is telling me, understanding that, knowing I can still be his friend and do things with him, and be open, but I need to make sure that I'm checking myself when I'm doing certain things. Like, I'm a type of person, when I like you, when we kicking it, I'm going to help you out. If I see like you're trying to find something or you can't find it, you need something, if I see it and I see that you need it, you're just going to have it because I'm going to grab it and I see it.
You seem like that, Jay. You seem like that. You seem like that type of person.
Aries.
Okay.
Man, look, I don't follow no astrology stuff, but you seem like that type of person character-wise.
Yeah, I'm like that. Like, so like him, I would like to help him more. And I told him, like, I told him the other day, it bothers me. Like, I want to help. Like, I give you advice on what you should do, and how to do certain things. And I want to help and step in, but I know I can't because this is not something like, what you want. And he told me, like, he understands and he feels that way. That's why he pulls back a lot of times. Or if he be like, if I ask him, is he want to come over and hang out? He might say no. You on mute, Monique? Oh, she on talking to her kids.
Yeah.
But he might say no because he know I may have feelings. I'm starting to have feelings or whatever.
Yeah, one of y'all ain't feeling each other though. One of y'all really ain't feeling each other like that. Because y'all grown. Ain't nobody 21 years old.
That man has been through, I'm gonna say this from what he has shared with me, and I know his family. Actually, I didn't know I knew his family before I talked to you about him. He has been through a lot. And he wants to get his stuff set up right for his kids. He got 2 boys. So he wants to get his stuff set up for his kids and get his kids in the right, situation.
Well, he ain't ready yet.
Yeah, no, he's not. That's why he said he doesn't want a relationship. He likes what we have going on. But anytime if I'm like, hey, this is too much for me, he's okay with it. And we can still be friends, not like cutting anything off.
What were you about to say, Monique?
Say it, Monique.
She about to say something?
Because her situation is a little different. Because to me, when a man says he's not ready for a relationship, that's, to me, ain't no need for me to even. What we got to talk about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I would have gone.
The thing about it is, in life, and like this is something that I'm coming to understand because I've been divorced since 2019. I can be friends.
Oh, me too.
Hold on. Mine was June 2019. I
think y'all might have been married to the same guy.
Mine was September 2019.
No, like I was.
Y'all might have had the same husband.
With me, it's like I grew up to like, you're a woman. You don't need to have male friends. But then I have my dad.
You can't have male friends.
Hold on.
Why can't you?
But my father's is like he has male and female friends. He grown up with that we know are actually my dad's friends. So it's like me being the age that I am now, 34, looking at it is like I can be friends with a male and not have sex with them. I can do that, and I can hang out. I can kick it. I can be friends with somebody who has a wife, and me and their wife can be friends. Yes, you can, Tim.
No, you listen to me. And you know me, I'm a straight shooter. They call me the brain buster for a reason. Monique, Jazz, you cannot have a male friend and think that's all it is. It's never going to be that.
Why not?
Because men, we wired different. No matter how cool we are with you, we're wired different. Look, I'm gonna leave it at that because this gonna go to the internet. And I don't want nobody calling me, but you can't.
I want to know. I mean, I got a male best friend. That's like that's my best friend. Like,
if I call him right now and ask him certain questions, he's going to give me my answers about you as far as where that's going to give me my indication where he thinks where that best friend stuff, what that really means. I'm a man. I already know what he's going to tell me. And he can't bullcrap me neither, but it ain't what you think it is.
I don't think
I know you don't.
We don't, I don't think he has any attraction towards me outside of being his friend.
Why not? Why you think you ain't attractive or something?
No, I just think that some aspects, like people just, there's a certain energy and dynamic that you kind of get from people. And I think we gravitated more towards each other because like we were on the same type of time, like money-wise, hustle-wise, everything. Right. But outside of that, there was no attraction to him.
Says who? Who said there was no attraction? Who said it wasn't?
We both said that. We get
somebody's lying. Somebody's lying, Monique. I'm telling you, somebody's lying because they got to listen to me. Like Jazz just said, you got to compartmentalize something or keep something sacred because you don't never want to reveal the truth of something because you give it in your hand. That's like playing cards. You don't want to show your whole hand. I'm just telling you, it cannot happen. You can't put a man in a position with a woman and say, she's just my best friend where something can happen because it will happen. Is this a man? Hey, look, I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. So all that stuff goes out the window as far as that best friend crap. You just can't. Trust me. But anyway, I see you two women probably getting married again or something. I don't care what Monique said. Monique talking junk. She'll get married again. All this Dutch and going half and all that. Yeah, you just hurt right now, but you'll come out of that.
It's not hurt though. See, that's why you keep saying it's hurt. It's
because
not
anybody that's talking about I'm just here and I got 2 kids and I'm just not letting nobody in right now. That's still pain.
But there's no pain. There's a reason why I don't want to let anybody in. So you got to understand my background. I'm a person. I've never been alone. You get what I'm saying?
So you saying
growing up, I've always had to share my space with people. My whole life, I've had to share with people. So even like all the way from growing up as a kid to going to college, I had a roommate. You get what I'm saying? So I was always around somebody. There's never a chance or a point in life where I had my own room. I had my own space. I had my own anything. After college, I met my husband. Okay. So I left my parents' house and moved in with my husband. I've never had time to just be by myself. This is like the first time in my entire life where I've actually been able to be by myself. Okay. And to some people it's lonely, but to me, I've always just wanted to be by myself. Like, let me get a little breather. Okay. I can go in my room. I can close the kids out, put them in that room, go in my room. It's my space.
That's good for now, but that's going to run out.
It might not.
Yes, that's going to run out. You're going to want a man, Monique. Come on now. You ain't going to just want to be by yourself. The kids going to get grown one day, and you're going to be by yourself.
If I'm like 50, and it's still some dateable 50, 60-year-olds, then we can talk about that.
Monique, you're not waiting that long.
Well, I don't know. I'm 32 right now, and my children are 7 and 9. And I'm a single mom. That's already taboo to the men out here in the world. So
32 and 2 kids is taboo.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. It's women out here getting married. They got 4, 5 kids.
That's what
that don't make none. But that don't.
That's what
Girl,
the
that's what Kevin Samuel said, but these men is marrying the chicks with the 4 kids plus.
So is that a sucker? Is he a sucker for marrying a woman with 4
No,
kids?
I'm just saying, like, they be making it seem like it's so hard for a woman to find a guy when she got kids. Like, I'm gonna say this. I met this dude, Tim.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And he said he never dates women with children.
Okay.
I said, nice. I said, well, that's good for you, sir. God bless you. Have a good day.
Right.
He said, I turned around and walked away. He said, no. I'm saying I never have. Not that I don't. No. What you said is you don't date women with children. You didn't know what I looked like until I got up and walked away from your ass. You just seen my face.
So he's seen the physical attributes.
Now you willing because I done got him walked out this chair and walked over to that side. You want to change up your words.
Oh, so he didn't hear all the rest of it though. That that you have children. Did you know you had children and everything?
Yeah, I'm like, I do have 2 children.
Right.
So he's like, well, I'm not saying if it could be like this, sir. And then you don't even have any time. You work. You're a chef. You work all day.
Right.
Like so, you work.
That don't mean he still will want you like that, even though
That's why I said I'm gonna play this game with him. As long as he playing it with me, he gonna keep texting me saying he want to go out to eat. I'm gonna keep.
Oh, you gave him the number? You gave him the digits?
I sure did because you played in my face because I told you I had children and you said you don't date women with children. When I got up and you see my big booty, that's when you came back and you turned around and changed your mind. So I'm gonna play in your face like you played in my face, and I'm going out every time you ask me to go out to eat.
See, Monique, you gotta get the digits up. You gotta get the numbers up so these men can date you, like Jazz be doing.
I'm petty wop.
Hey, don't go Dutch, Monique.
I go on dates. I meet people.
Stop going Dutch though.
I'll go Dutch if you have given me the impression that you the type that just really will do something just for some ass. I'm gonna go Dutch. And it's not. First of all, and I will say it's the ego thing because I kind of want you to see my pockets fatter than yours. I will say that.
What?
Sometimes
I be like that.
That is so childish. Why y'all doing that? Why is y'all doing that silly stuff?
I be like that too because you don't want to let them know how much money you make, and you hear all the stuff they be doing. I be like, dang, bro, like you making some money, but you doing a lot to get that money, and I ain't doing that much.
Right. I don't ever want people like. And then, you have people who automatically think because you're a single mother that you're looking for a stepdaddy or you looking for a hand.
You are looking for a stepdaddy.
So it'd be kind of hard for me because it'd be like, A, my children have an excellent father, so I can't down him on that. And B, my pockets is fatter than yours. So how you really thinking that I'm looking for financial help when you paying, you can't match my rent? You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm tired of the 50-50 conversation because I can't trust you to pay. If you want to pay 50-50, that means I trust you to pay the full rent. I might lose my job. Something might happen. I might lose my income.
But if you love him, you'll stick it out with him, won't you?
Oh, what's love?
You want to stick it out with him?
Again.
Look at both of y'all. Look at y'all faces. Boy, I tell you, y'all women up today is, oh, Lord have mercy.
I never said I
Come on.
Stick it out.
Bring the women back out of 60s.
I'm going to say this. No. I'm going to say this. If a man offered to go 50-50, I'm going to say this. That was 50% more that I could save and keep in my account.
Okay, there you go. You hear that, Monique? Did you hear that?
I've heard that.
But hold up. That's 50% more. I'm breaking in. I get to keep my money, and you can come and do that. But it's also another thing. It's like, men talk to you crazy when they 50-50.
Oh my God! Is that what this is all about? They talk to you crazy.
To you crazy when they pay everything. They don't talk crazy.
Oh, so that's what y'all gripe is.
No, what I'm saying is,
y'all can't handle that.
It's two different kinds. The 50-50 man talk so much shit and be disrespectful. He just do what he think he do what he want to do. He be real thinking he top tier. When alone the man paying for everything, doing everything without question, that man is silent. That man, he understands who you are. He understands how supportive you are of him. He understands what you bring to the table. The 50-50 nigga, he mad he got to go pick up dinner because you want to go out to eat.
He got to pay 50%, and 9 times out of 10, he ain't got his 50. So that means he up 50.
Why y'all all so hard on the 50-50 man? He tried.
It's not that we not. I haven't met one 50-50 that has had a good attitude.
Oh my goodness.
And to me, it's like this, because I went through the 100 phase, then me and him went through the 50-50 stage. I liked him a lot better when he was 100. Like I liked him better when he was 100, because when I started bringing my 50 to 50 is what caused the confusion.
Oh, so he had an insecurity problem, you're saying?
And then I think I will admit I believe so, because when I was a stay-at-home mom and I was taking care of the household and the kids, he was the best man you could ask for. But then when I wanted
to the wrong guy, because I would have been like, oh, praise the Lord.
When when the 50-50 started coming in, it's like, oh, now you're changing. And I'm not changing. I work too. So I need you to do what I do. I don't want to work and have to still do laundry and clean the whole house and take care of the kids. I don't want to have to do that.
You got to do it. Wait a minute. Think about this. You got to do it anyway with no man there anyway. So what's the problem?
With no man here anyway.
With some peace. With peace, though, baby.
I got peace. I got peace doing this.
This is I see what this is. This is a power dynamic here.
I don't think it's not a power dynamic. I don't think that people understand, and some women either. I don't think that people understand the power of peace.
I get that.
Let me tell you something, Tim. It's a different feeling knowing that I pay everything in this house.
Of course, you got
hold up. And knowing that if I want to sit in this motherfucker in the dark and alone, I can do that without somebody saying, you lonely. I'm going to be lonely in my house and you stay with your auntie.
I went out for crab legs the other night, and I was talking to my mother on the phone on my way there. And I was like, it felt good, being in this position, because I'm about to go spend $60 on these crab legs and these drinks at this restaurant. And I don't have to have nobody's son telling me I need to save money. We can't go out tonight because we got to save money. And I take very good care of myself. And for me, I treat myself well. I provide for a good life for my children. But having to have that extra partner now is, oh, baby, we can't do this tonight. Oh, no, I'm too tired. I got to do this. If I want to go out and get some crab legs, I ain't got to hear about how much money's coming out of the savings. I know what's coming out of the savings. I just took it out.
So also, that's how I really feel. I love going out to eat and sitting by myself at a nice restaurant, at a bar.
That stuff sounds lonely here.
And let me tell you something. I meet a lot of nice people, and my dinner get paid for a lot of the time. So
you're going out with ulterior motives. Them ulterior motives.
I go to the bar and I be ready to spend stacks. And
oh my God, y'all telling them y'all saying. Y'all are telling me.
I didn't order 4 drinks, an appetizer, and dinner, and about to take the dessert home.
It's still taking a man to pay for this stuff. What are y'all?
No. And I'm paying. I'm willing to give my card to pay. And majority of the time, the gentleman who sometimes people don't be sitting next to me or not, but majority of the time, somebody usually pays for my drinks. Right. Or my entire bill.
Oh, you might as well
I pay myself. I said that's people around I'm having conversation with. And no exchange of phone numbers, no exchange of guilt. I had a good time talking to you. My name is such and such. It's very nice to meet you. I have never given out anything to anybody. To know I can go out.
So y'all both telling me before we go, y'all are content being single.
I ain't say that.
But I think what you got before we get out of here.
She didn't say that.
What did you say?
Public, and I know some people gonna be like, "That's bullshit." And like we was talking about with the 50-50 man, because I've been in this game.
Jazz Monique is stuck on the 50-50 man.
Because I know exactly what she's saying. Their behavior is terrible.
It's like this. I have learned that most men who had this 50-50 conversation ain't never had to pay real rent before. Because a man who's had to pay real rent before ain't having 50-50 conversation. He ain't already part of this shit. This conversation don't touch his.
It don't ever be a financial situation with a man who actually takes care of business. I have never had a conversation with a man who takes care of business that has to do with finances. I have conversations with 50-50 men, and that's it. I never had a conversation with a man who takes care of business and who knows what
now,
my
you know, a
mortgage
man
costs.
who takes care of all the bills and do everything. You women do understand that's a particular type of man, and you will have to listen to him.
And that's my problem. I can follow.
You can follow? You sure?
Listen.
Huh?
And another thing about this, because a lot of people get it misconstrued when y'all say this. When most people hear you gotta listen, that means control. That's not control.
That's where y'all click at.
Actually lead, because I'm okay with following. I don't like to lead. I don't want to be a leader.
Okay.
Me neither.
I want to sit back and say, babe, how do you suppose we go about this? Right. Well, how do you feel about this? I want that. But if you're not that type where I can go to you and you actually can lead me,
right?
What good are you or your finances? So if you can lead and you know how to run your household, I have no problem being submissive and shutting up, because I have something to follow. Okay. But if you leading me into a brick road, I'm not about to be quiet.
That makes sense. I mean, I think by all means you got a right not to follow somebody who can't lead you. And we don't go into all that. That's for another podcast as far as spiritually and things of that nature. But the man has to be solid where you guys feel like he can lead you. And if you already have kids, that you can look at him as a man that can also guide your children. And, in essence of not replacing the dad, because the real father should always get, the credit, because he's biologically their dad. But you feel like if I have this man around these kids, he can also be a benefit to them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get those type men. He can't just be cute or handsome or 6'4" and all this. He has to be, because let me tell you, that ain't the definition of a man because he's tall or weigh 275 and all. The definition of a man is
most of the time. So no, we ain't even gonna get into that. Like you said, that's not so I ain't gonna get into all of that.
Right. So the definition of a man is somebody who you feel that can lead you, and that that he can take you to the next level on whatever level that is. You say, okay, I got him. This is the one I'm looking for. I mean, the money aspect will be a good thing if y'all, because think about it, you got to put your money together anyway if y'all get to that level. Yeah. So all the 50-50, cutting off 3/4, half an inch, and all that stuff sounds good for the internet, but at the end of the day, you got to put it all together anyway.
But
not all together, but some.
Yeah, you do.
And
you gonna have your little stash, Jazz. You gonna stash. We know you got a little stash pot somewhere.
For me, example, like you know what I do, but you don't know how much money I make from doing what I do. You just know how
Absolutely.
you do. But you don't know that I actually make a lot of money doing that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's why you hurt my feelings the other day when you said you was trying to cut the cord, but it's cool,
What?
No, Jazz, not that kind of cord. Jazz over there talking about what cord?
That came out of my bucket, but she was cool, so I had to call that L. But I was like, he just turned back real quick. He don't even know what he just did right there. So I'm gonna get it back real quick. So I make pretty good money doing that. You get what I'm saying? Right. So if I had somebody that didn't make as much money as me, because the people where I work at, we probably about a good 10,000 from hitting 6 figures. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's why that's truth in what we do. That's why we so good at what we do.
But somebody will be trying to snatch you up now, Monique.
So we're really close to making that. I don't quite make 6 figures, but if I were to work a few more hours, I guarantee you by the end of the year, I made that 6 figures.
Oh my goodness!
So meeting a person who makes less than me.
Yeah, what about that?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I don't see a problem with meeting somebody who makes less than me if you can lead me. Because sometimes leading isn't about finances. Like leading is a mental thing, it's a spiritual thing, it's an emotional thing. I know I'm an emotionally unstable creature, and sometimes I have insurance.
Oh Lord.
Because I know I'm a little emotionally unstable sometimes.
Right.
So every once in a while, I need somebody to ring me up and
Most
be like,
women from Florida are, huh?
They say the crazy people come from New York and Florida.
I said that. I need somebody who can ring me in and be like, them 13 personalities that you got.
Oh my God. Not 13,
I need for
though.
all 12 but one.
Your name ain't Sybil, is it? Is your name Sybil? Jesus Christ. But I'm sure you two women are y'all work it out and y'all get what y'all need as far as that. And y'all just gotta pipe down a little bit. And
what I need is for you to call back.
Hey, look,
restart that.
Just put more femininity in that. Just more femininity.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Tim?
I said, y'all just got to put more femininity in y'all stuff and stop putting so much masculinity in the men that come.
I am very different. If someone said they met me, I am very different than what I am with you.
Okay.
I
am very different. I am two different people. Maybe three.
That's what I'm talking about. I gave you 13.
Okay.
You know, I tell anybody this. The very first person, like when we start getting to know each other, the very first person that you meet, you want to keep her. That's the best person I have to offer. Now, if you don't accept that and you think, okay, she's whippable or she's too kind, I can take advantage. Now everybody else now has to surface. Because
you talking the mother 11 people?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, she got Monique going crazy. Look, we go in the podcast, Monique. But you keep them other 11 people, we gonna bring you back next week. JT ain't done with you.
Come back next week.
JT ain't done.
Use the same link at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And JT ain't done with you, so he might have flipped off.
He was like,
JT like he was gonna get ready.
Yeah, he's gonna get you.
It wasn't meant for you to say that, sir. Jesus was in the mix.
He's like, get it wrong.
No, he seemed cool though. He seemed real funny too.
Yeah, he cool.
He don't seem he seems like he bites, but he ain't that scary. You know?
He all bark no bite, huh? All bark no bite.
Don't leave my boy alone. He more so he's logical and he brings education in.
Yeah.
A lot
all
of
bark
things.
no bite.
Bringing logic and education and what it's doing to our society and our children.
But he also gives like, if he see you in need and you need a meal, he gonna help you out.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna let you starve.
He's an activist.
You shirt off his
he
gives that.
Yeah, he's an activist. Trust me, I've been having to deal with him for the last 20 years. He's an activist. You know, he likes what he does, but you know, he comes in on talking to you guys, and being able to give y'all some kind of insight in where he think he a little rough around the edges, but he really want to give you some insight. But Monique, we gonna have you back next week. Jazz, get you some sleep, and we'll talk later. But in the meantime, we gonna.
I gotta get my nails fixed. Sorry.
Nails done, and we'll see y'all next week.
The clips, the place to be when no topic is too controversial. You'll see. Join the man Tim. Let's talk for a while on the Clips Podcast Show. Make you smile. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun never ends.